Escape to a new view of Hawaii. Bask in the sun, sand, and surf at Starwood Hotels and Resorts, Hawaii. Enter now for your chance to win one of 3 Hawaiian getaways at viewfromthebay.com.
She's ready for Hawaii. Is that awesome or what? Thanks to our friends at Starwood. She's translated. Thanks to our friends at Starwood, some lucky viewers will get a chance to go to Hawaii. And our own Lisa Quinn is actually there live right now on Waikiki Beach to check it out for us. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. Aloha, Spencer. Aloha, Janelle. That is correct. I am here live in Oahu at the Moana Surf Rider, and to say that I am thrilled to be here is an understatement. But this was not our first stop in our Hawaiian trails. We started off in Kauai. We had such a wonderful time, and we would love to show you a little bit of what we did right now. I am on the beautiful island of Kauai, in the land of Honolulu, but not with Puff the Magic Dragon, with my new friend Stephanie. Stephanie, I cannot believe you get to work here. This is gorgeous.
Thank you, Lisa. It's so beautiful here.
Tell me a little bit about Kauai and why it's different from, let's say, the other islands in Hawaii.
Well, it is the oldest of the Hawaiian island chain, so I think it's because of its age that makes it so beautiful with its waterfalls and its verdant, lush mountainscape.
So lush and tropical.
It is
right on the beach.
Right. It really is paradise.
So Stephanie, tell me a little bit about this waterfall in the back. This is gorgeous with the cloud cover over the top.
Well, the waterfall runs all year round, and it's called Na Molokama, and it's a part of the Makana mountain range. And when I tell people we have this beautiful waterfall that you can see, they, can't imagine until they get here.
I understand that you guys have a beach concierge,
yes,
which I had never heard of before. What is involved with that?
Well, most of our guests are here on vacation, and they'd rather not, stay indoors. They spend most of their time near the beach and at the pool. So we thought, what the best thing to do was to offer to our guests a beach concierge where they actually can come up to your lounge chair and help you with your airline reservations or dining reservations or any type of need that you have.
So Scott, what's the wackiest request you've gotten? Does anybody ever ask for anything kind of nutty?
Definitely, we get lots of requests as concierge. They ask pretty much anything you can think of. First thing that comes to mind, one time when we were standing at the beach concierge desk, just taking care of guest requests, a guest came up from the beach asking to rent some snorkel gear because he lost his wedding ring in our channel.
Oh no!
And
he was in trouble, I bet.
Yeah, he said it was the second wedding ring he lost. He lost his first one on his honeymoon.
Oh no!
And this is the second one he lost in the ocean, and so he said his wife was going to kill him. So we rented him we gave him snorkel gear, we didn't charge him, and then he went out looking for it for a couple hours and never found it. And so when he came back, we all felt sorry for him. So later that day, after we got off work, we went out in the channel snorkeling for it, looking for it for a couple hours. And just before we were ready to give up, the tides started pulling out and the ring started sparkling. And so we dove down and we grabbed the ring and returned it to the guest, and the guest was so happy. He said, "You saved my marriage and made my vacation."
Talk about full service.
Definitely, definitely.
The one thing we noticed about Kauai is of all the islands, it's a little more quiet. There's not a ton of nightlife unless you enjoy the fabulous luau's. We ate some of the best food and saw some of the most remarkable shows you can ever imagine. They're talented folks out there, and they showed us a great time from the minute we got started until the minute we got back. Now we're here back in Waikiki, and I am with Tony, who has been dubbed the ambassador of Aloha. So I know that you're going to be the one that's going to be able to tell me all about this fantastic beach. Waikiki was pretty much the first resort in the islands, correct?
That's correct. Waikiki was really an attraction for a lot of our tourists and our very wealthy people in those days, in the early 20s and 30s. And this beach was very sparse as you see you see it now. So it's very attractive. People come here to do a lot of entertainment and just relaxing on the beach.
Absolutely.
Getting a fantastic suntan.
It's so nice now this time of year too, because the beaches don't seem overly crowded, but it's nice and warm. The weather's delightful.
The weather is perfect.
This is a good time to come out.
Yes.
Let's talk about some of the dancers and the musicians we have back here. Who's joining us today?
Oh, this group here is one of the groups that entertain with our shows here in the Banyan Veranda. They do hula and all different types of Hawaiian.
This is the traditional dance of Hawaii,
yes,
too,
exactly.
right? How long does it go back?
Oh, back to the early 1800s, 1700s, when Hawaiians were the ones that did all of the dancing. But it was a little bit more ancient than what it is today. It's a little bit more modified, if you will.
Now, because I was a huge fan of the Brady Bunch, I recognized this back here immediately as Diamond Head. Why was it called Diamond Head?
It was called Diamond Head because in the 1800s, there's some British sailors scaling the side and they saw this glistening in the sun and they mistook it for diamonds.
They thought they'd hit a jackpot.
Yeah. So when then they found out it was only lava crystals, they gave it the name Diamond Head.
And talk a little bit about the beach here. Tell us about the resorts here. What can people expect when they come to Waikiki? I know the shopping is just insane here, but what about the beach?
Well, the beach here is, of course, public beach, and it's open to the public. But the resort that we have here, the Moana Surfrider, was the very first luxury hotel in Waikiki.
And I understand that the beach is going to be undergoing kind of a facelift this year too, right?
We already did that. About 3 months ago, we pumped sand up and we re-sand this part of the beach. But they're planning to do it in another 5 years.
Well, listen, thank you so much for inviting me. Mahalo.
Thank you very much.
And we have enjoyed ourselves so much. We just love it here in Hawaii.
Well,
back to you guys. I gotta go.
All right, Lisa, that looks so awesome.
Yeah, enjoy yourself there. You look beautiful in the sun.
And who wouldn't with that sun, right? Okay, now that you folks have seen what awaits you, again, for more information on how you